Recent studies in Britain suggest the country's most rapidly growing demographic is Muslim. And the trend's stirring trouble with native Brits, who say their government is simply too scared to face the problems caused by the obvious immigration boom. So we sent one of our correspondents to investigate, that of RT's Polly Boyker.
It's what Britain is known for, a vibrant, multicultural society. And it looks like UK babies are testimony to it. In East London, 77% of new mums weren't born in Britain. Nicoletta is from Romania.
2007. I've been here with my husband together, so kids come through and that's it.
Suchini recently moved here from Sri Lanka.
I'm very happy. My children is born here, very happy.
Zara has 3 children.
I was born in Bangladesh. They get good education, good living standard and everything, so yeah, prefer to live in UK than overseas.
London has got so ethnically diverse that white Britons are now a minority here, as well as in 3 other British cities. Between the years of 2001 and 2011, nearly 4 million immigrants came to the UK as part of an immigration boom under the former Labour government. At the time, Westminster said that Britain needed working migrants to propel the economy.
This is Tower Hamlets in East London. A third of the residents here are Bangladeshi. In fact, they outnumber the white Brits in this area by 2,000 people. Sociologists say that they're baffled at just how quickly the number of indigenous Brits has diminished over the past decade. Some put it down to a case of white flight. They say that Caucasian Brits are moving out of the country's most diverse areas.
There are people in this country who have racist motives, who simply don't want people because of the colour of their skin or ethnicity. But there are a lot of genuinely decent people who do have concerns. And even the Labour Party has discovered recently that the vast majority of people in its own ranks, those who would naturally vote for the Labour Party, have concerns, and that's something that no government can ignore.
The leader of the opposition Labour Party recently admitted that his party got it wrong on immigration.
And to those who lost out, we were too quick to say, like it or lump it. The truth is the public were ahead of us in seeing some of the problems of migration because they were seeing them in their own communities. And they were ahead of us in seeing the costs of migration as a whole.
Poll after poll shows that the people living here are worried about the speed and the size of the influx.
I'm an immigrant anyway, but for my opinion, I don't think Britain needs more immigrants at the moment. I think there are a lot of immigrants already here.
Critics say the government is too frightened to address what Britain will look like in 50 years' time.
It's going to look like Islamabad, basically. It's going to be a complete population change. The indigenous population is shrinking anyway. The younger generation, the younger Muslim generation, is becoming increasingly radicalized. And I personally think it's going to lead to civil unrest in by 2025, 2030, possibly civil war.
Demographers say that if immigration continues on a similar scale, the white British population throughout the country will become a minority after 2066. But with less than half of Londoners already describing themselves as white British, some say that a quiet and irreversible revolution has already taken place in Britain. Polly Boyko, RT, East London.